Hi guys, how's it going? This is Amanda from Amanda Around the Globe, and today I am really excited to talk to you guys about what it's like to be back in the United States after a year and a half abroad. I've been traveling for almost 2 years now, but in the last year I lived in Australia. Before that I lived in Thailand for 3 months, and before that I was traveling through South America, and before that Europe. It's been a while since I've been back in the United States, and I just wanted to talk quickly about the differences between the United States that I totally forgot about when I was gone that are totally normal here. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed is the amount of cars on the road that are new or newer. So in Australia, a lot of people drive older cars. It's like when you drive down the freeway, most of the cars are quite a bit older, usually around like 10 years old. Seeing a new car isn't super rare, but there aren't really as many new cars as there are here in America. People upgrade their cars quite a bit more in America, I've noticed. Another thing that I noticed is people driving everywhere. A lot of my friends and family will drive places instead of walking places, even though it's really close to each other. And for me, after not even having a car and using public transportation and walking as my main sources of transportation for the last year, I found this really crazy, because even if we're just going like a 15-minute, 20-minute walk away, people will drive, and to me that's crazy. I also like walking, so I don't know, maybe that's my own thing. Another thing that I noticed is that everything is a lot newer here. So I'm talking about things like buildings. Everything gets remodeled a lot more often, I think. In Australia, a lot of the buildings look like they're from the 80s or 70s, and they just haven't really been kept up on the outside. But in America, the buildings are always really nice and new looking and like shiny and perfect, and that's just a bit weird to me now. So like obviously people drive on the other side of the road here. Another thing is that the driver's seat is on the other side of the car. In America and Australia, they're on opposite sides. So when I was in Australia, I would almost always go to the driver's side of the car to get in, even though I wasn't driving. Like I'm just used to that being the passenger side. And then when I came back to America, I sometimes go to the driver's side again, and it's, oh my god. Another thing that I noticed that was a really big difference for me was that restaurants in America will bring the bill to you, whereas restaurants in Australia will, like, you order and you sit there and you eat, and then they don't really come up to you. I mean, maybe they'll come up to you to take your plate away and ask how everything is, blah blah, but they won't try to like pressure you into leaving or giving you a bill or anything like that. In Australia, you have to ask for the bill, whereas in America, you sit there, you eat, they take your plate away, they bring the bill, and then they kind of like usher you out. And at first, I really preferred the way that it was done in America, because I felt really awkward asking for a check. It felt weird to me, but when I actually got used to that, I actually much prefer that, because you can really hang out and talk and connect with whoever you're with for quite a while, and it's not stressful feeling that you need to like get up and leave. I really prefer the way that Australia does it. So the last thing that I'm going to mention is the portion sizes are so different. Even in Australia, it's a first world country, and their portion sizes are getting bigger, but in general they're much smaller than in America. So for example, my favorite example of this is coffee. In America, you can get a small coffee, which is 12 ounces. A medium coffee will be 16, and a large coffee will be 20 ounces. In Australia, they usually have small or large, and a small is 8 ounces and a large is 12 ounces. So literally the large in Australia is the same size as a small in America. I have a Keep cup, and it's an 8-ounce Keep cup, and so whenever I bring it to a coffee shop, which I've only done a few times because I haven't really been drinking coffee lately, whenever I bring my Keep cup to a coffee shop, they always comment on how small it is and how cute it is, and they just think it's like so cute and tiny, whereas in Australia it's a totally standard size. It's just a small size. So I just think that's really funny. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see from me next, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!